Hello, my friends. New venue. I have reached over 500 subscribers and I promised a theme haul, and here I am to provide it, and there will be a giveaway, but I'm gonna have to give you information at the end so that you watch my whole video. And the reason I'm filming in my living room is because of this wall behind me is all in fish ocean motif. My living room is decorated in fish ocean motif, and that has been this way for the whole 30 years that we've lived here, but it became more as my mom passed away and I inherited some of her art, which she had her kitchen done in that motif. These two pillows right here, no, we don't play with that. Buttercup does not know what to do with the big lights. This is not going to be my usual venue because it's really kind of tricky to set it up in here. So we're just going to do it here for now. Baby, stay away from the light. He's just going to knock it over, isn't he? Stop. Stop. So, Buttercup's my cat. Are you going to come see me, baby? Are you going to come see me? So the two little kitties on the pillows are from TEMU, and they are looking at TVs with fish on them, which is why I bought them. Of course, we've got our little Buttercup here. The black one, well, that can be Monster, who's my Nutty Nook, Sandy's cat, who is black like that. We'll just call him Monster. The label here, I believe it's a salmon label, and I can't see. This picture was from, it was the label from some salmon that my grandfather sent my mother, and she framed it or had it framed. This is a picture of boats, and it's from Provincetown, Rhode Island, I think. It's an art. That is a Japanese fish print that my grandmother may have gotten in Japan, and that's definitely a mermaid plate that my grandmother got in Denmark. There's also a pelican over there, which my mom loved pelicans. So I decided I wanted to do a fish haul. I noticed I've been buying a lot of fish things, and I'm actually including stuff that I've already hauled, but a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't hauled yet from TEMU. And then I actually felt like it wasn't enough when I went out shopping yesterday. I've been sick for a couple of weeks, but I'm finally starting to get it back. So I was able to go pick up a few things. So here's Buttercup, and Buttercup actually has a fish as his name tag and fish on his collar. So we just like fish around here. The other thing with fish is that my daughter's first big art piece that she did in high school was a painting that was accepted into the California State Fair, which is hard to even get it accepted, and she did get a second place ribbon, and I'm not sure where it is, and it's called Poisson, which means fish in French. And it's actually not a fish. It's a surreal painting. And all of her art pieces after that were called Poisson 1, Poisson 2, I don't even know. And I was gonna bring her sculptures over here from the other room, but they do seem, at least one of them has cracks from when it actually broke in the kiln. And so I don't really wanna transport them and risk damaging them. So, okay, I have to show you my shirt. I wore this all day for you. That is my octopus shirt that I got from Shein. And these are octopus hoops, octopus tentacle hoops that I got from TEMU back a while ago. So this is gonna be interesting. The camera's a little, let me pull it in. Camera, come get closer. Hold me closer, tiny camera. It's just my phone. I held this up in my thumbnail, and I did do a previous one of these that was slightly different, and it wasn't printed well, and I ended up returning it. And then I saw this and I went, no, this is the one for me. A makeup bag. I got a really good deal on it. It cost me 87 cents. And that's Buttercup. Buttercup, stop it. That's Buttercup attacking a shark with a ship sinking in the background. She's a canvas bag, and yes, this was ordered in March or April. I don't even know. Because I've been planning this for a while, and I had placed some orders that I ended up canceling because I was afraid of getting charged tariffs on this end, which I guess was an unfounded fear, but you know, I have to protect myself, and I would have been super anxious about it. And this is one I've showed before, so I don't have a price on it. Oh, I think there's something else in it. What have you done? Yeah, these are both ones I've shown, and I have been seeing these still up there. The sardine motif is really popular out in the world right now. Not sure why. And I was actually looking for sardine things on the World Market website, and they have a lot of sardines. And I honestly don't know if I've eaten sardines, because I'm a little put off because it's a whole fish. Now, I did grow up with my mom and my sister loving anchovies, which don't look like fish. They look like little hairy worms, kind of. And they're really oily. And I mean, I think I tried them a few times, and they would get pizza with it on it. Ugh. My mom would put it on pork roast and just destroy a perfectly lovely pork roast. You can pick them off. No, Mom, you can't. You really can't. So, that is my feeling about canned fish. I used to eat canned oysters. Went through a period. I'll show you this one again. It's a pencil case. Has kind of a cottony feel. It's got a little anchor tag. Buttercup, don't knock over my light, please. And then it's got the fish guts on the inside. So I'm going to go through all my TEMU. I think those were the main old things. And then I'm going to go through what I bought yesterday. Okay, this was $2.94. I'm not going to give you prices now because some of this stuff I'm not going to be able to link. I don't know. It's just so awkward. So this is another bag. It's got little buttons here. And it's got a polka dot print inside. So it's a little shark, I guess. It's got little fins, little dorsal fin. Now this said canvas, and this is not canvas. And I'm a little disappointed in that, but I still think it's fun. Ask me what I'm going to do with all these bags. I don't know. Keep stuff in them. I do like the little zipper bags for keeping various things in them, not necessarily makeup. As you may have noticed, I'm not really a makeup girl. What are we doing? So I'm just grabbing blindly. Okay, this I think it's something I bought local warehouse. Oh yeah, it is something I bought local warehouse before we were compelled. Because that's how it was available. It's $9.25 sterling, and I did not write the price down on that one. Sorry for my lack of preparedness. These are little fishbone earrings. Stop moving, stop moving. This is kind of tricky. So they've just got the little shepherd hooks, and I think they're super cute. Now I put all this stuff away when it came in. I did price some of it, but I think because this came separately, I didn't. So that's bad on me, and I think that's the only thing. I started it as one order, but then I decided it wasn't enough, and then I ordered more, and then I canceled some of it. Okay, I was kind of wishing that I had these on. These are hand-made nails, and yes, they go with the theme. I did try a couple different fish shirts too, and the octopus is the one that stuck with me. But yes, it did come from Shein. These are super cute. I'm hoping you can see all this. They're blue with little fishies swimming. And there's even some little 3D bubbles on the thumbs. I don't think I've worn any that have the little things sticking out of them. I guess it's the thumb and the middle finger. So we'll see if these are the right size for me. And if they're not, they'll have to be passed along. Now the giveaway, and I forgot to bring the giveaway prize, but maybe I'll pause and go grab it. I don't know, a few weeks past, I hauled a pink purse that, because of my arthritis, isn't going to work for me, but it is super, super, super cute. And that pink purse is going to be the prize for the giveaway. But of course, it's a purse. So of course I have to put some goodies in there. So that's going to be the prize for the giveaway. Let's see here. Oh my God, I am so in love with these earrings, and I feel like I need to get just the right shirt to go with them, or I guess I can just wear them. These are wooden, and they are plain on the back, which is unfortunate. But these, they're very big. It's a fish, which has been sliced up and jump ringed together. So you can see the cross section of where they sliced the fish. And they are long. Oh yes, they're long. I love them. They're just so funky. And they had different fishes, but this was the one that I like the cut of his jib. So that is the one that I got. It's just so weird when they do this. They gave me the card to hang them on, but it's not, they're not hung on there. It's like, oh, if you're gonna resell this, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they think is going on over here. That's not what's happening for me. Anyway. Okay. This is a pencil case. And I ordered this around the time that Two Loving Putzes started the Labubu craze here on the Holler channels on YouTube. So I saw this, and it does fit my theme. So it's kind of a plasticky, did I stick something in here too? No, it's got foam in there. So it's a plasticky, it's got the flat bottom, and it's got that Labubu, it's got the skeleton Labubu, and it's got the fish flags back here, if you can see that. And it's got printed on both sides. And then the inside is just plain white, but it's really thick and sturdy. And I will post links if I can find any links. That's just going to be a challenging portion. Some of the stuff I've seen. Okay. I honestly haven't looked at this stuff in at least a couple of weeks. So it's kind of new to me. Oh, this is a necklace. And this was $3.32. This is a little wild, and maybe I'll wear it with those cut up fish earrings. Seems like the beads are ceramic. Are we tangled? It's really short, and I'm going to have to put an extender on it. I'm trying to straighten things out. So that is the necklace. It's got these ceramic beads, star, a fish, a heart, a coral, another fish on a gold chain. So either I will extend it or I will get a different chain for it. But I think it's fabulous. And it will actually color-wise go with those chopped up fish earrings, and I may have had that in mind when I purchased it. But yeah, that's fun. I like that a lot. It does get tangled kind of quickly. Just with the little t-shirt. Yeah, it's good. Not gonna put it on right now because I'm not sure it'll go around my neck. I have very low tolerance for chokers. So what'll end up happening is an extender. And I do have some of those, some pretty long ones. Okay, this says 210. Okay, if you've been watching me, if you're new, welcome, because I know I've had some influx lately. Obviously, to get myself up to 500, I think I was 508 last time I checked. I'm obsessed with squishies. I started with the Nido gumdrop, which my daughter wanted. She's 27 and away at school in Europe. Anyway, that one's like a gumdrop, and it's got a gumdrop texture, and it's hard. And then I got on the butter kick, and I love the butters. So I found a fish, and it's this, some may call it ugly. It's a blob fish. There actually are fish that look like this. It's not sticky, it's soft, and it's stretchy. It doesn't smell like anything bad or chemically. So I have quite a collection going. This feels so weird to have the camera way over there. Let's see here. Buttercup. Let me see if I can make it a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Okay. I think I showed this before. And it's a mermaid sticker. It was much smaller than I expected. I think I showed this before. I do have a lot of mermaids, which none of them are showing right here. Unfortunately, my grandmother, and I probably have mentioned this, had a bed that she found in Mexico. I grew up in San Diego. And she had a bed that was a headboard that was hand carved of a mermaid, and she fell in love with it. And she started collecting mermaids. She traveled all over the world and she collected mermaids. My sister now has that beautiful headboard. I actually have some end tables that have shells on them that my mother designed and my grandmother had carved in Mexico. So that's kind of what started. And then my couches, we needed furniture. We bought this house new, and we have a family room and a living room, and we needed furniture for this room, and we bought sofa and love seat for $299 in 1995 back in the day. And they've looked pretty good, except for the last 5 years, because Buttercup came and he decided to rip holes in them. Our other two cats have never messed with it. We don't know. We don't know. Okay. See, now I can't remember whether I've shown stuff. I had my eye on this one for a long time. I just love the color and I love the graphic design. And it's another little bag, and it says Atlantic sardines, sea salt, 3 1/4 ounces. So it's supposed to be like a can of sardines with that little turnkey. I don't even know if they have those anymore, but that was the way back in the day. And it was charming. But I do remember some cans having Spam, for example, came with a little turnkey. Maybe it still does. I haven't bought Spam in years. Let's see, what else? Okay, this is going on my refrigerator. Even though the kitchen is not decorated in fish, the kitchen is not decorated in any particular theme, but it's a magnet and it's used in the kitchen. I'm not sure what it's made out of. And it's a fish. It's very large. And they did have a picture like this, so I knew it was going to be large. And it's a bottle opener. But they had a bunch of different colors, and I thought this one was pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty fishy. And it actually has a hole, so if you want to hang it on the wall, which I could do that out here. And then if my husband, you know, wants to open his beer out here, he could. I don't know. We're not huge drinkers, but he does have a beer once in a while. And obviously I have a cocktail once in a while. Okay, these are some more spectacular earrings. Earrings were plentiful in the fish department. And I know there's at least one other pair of earrings. I haven't really taken these out or handled them, but they are beaded jellyfish. And yes, my friends, they are big. And they are these beautiful colors of purple and aqua and magenta and green, seafoam green. And I just think they are so pretty. Oh, here's the wrapper. Did I write it down? Did I write it down? So, looks like these were $5.08, which honestly, yeah, that's a lot for a pair of TEMU earrings, but the workmanship, and they've got these curly bits, the beading, I think they are so gorgeous. So now I'm gonna have to come up with outfits to go with all this cool stuff. So I do have, you know, some plain shirts, and yeah, and you may notice that not a lot of this is actually decor for my fish themed room. No, it's not. Okay, the last thing is another pair of earrings, and these were $1.59 back in the olden time. We don't know how much they are now. And these are very similar to the silver ones, but cheaper and not silver. And I saw the silver ones after I'd already ordered these, and I wanted them. So these are just fish bones, but I like the movement. It's like almost a chain over here. Those are really cute. So that, see, that's only 23 minutes. I knew I needed more stuff. That's why I had to go shopping. And I went to 3 stores yesterday. I have been sick, and I have been like a lump on a log and not always getting to work, and just no enthusiasm for anything that doesn't involve me, you know, laying down or sitting. And so I'm finally starting to feel like I'm getting better. My lungs are not 100%, but I had some kind of, it wasn't pneumonia, but it was some kind of lung issue. And yeah, and I think I did talk about that on my last video about, you know, my parents smoking around me and everything, and both my parents died of lung disease, so lung stuff really freaks me out. So I am finally feeling more like myself, and I may actually go shopping tomorrow. So this is from my thumbnail, and one of the things I had ordered from TEMU in one of the orders that I canceled was a Japanese fish flag. Of course, I didn't get it. I went into Daiso yesterday, where the base price is $1.75. I call it the Japanese dollar store, and this was $1.75, and it's a flagpole, and there's a black fish, a red fish, a blue fish, and some streamers. And it's meant to be for Children's Day, which I guess we looked it up after I got home because I had a little end cap, but apparently already happened at the beginning of May. So just thought that was so cute. So this probably will get displayed in this room. Let's see here. Some of this is from Daiso, and some is from Five Below, and a couple of things from Home Goods. So when I saw this, I was so excited. One of the things that I buy at Daiso is what we like to call cloud cutters, which are the little razor blade knives that we use to open packages. And I'm in Daiso, almost didn't even go in there, and they had a fish knife, and there's a little kitty up there. Sorry about my nails, they're awful. So it says fish and cat, and again $1.75, and it is a magnet that can go on my fridge. My friend Cheryl at Cheryl for Peace loves these. And the reason I had gone to Home Goods was because Lori at the Quirky Cauldron, my friend, had shown lots of cool fish stuff in there, and they disappointed a little bit, but that's okay. All right, this is from Daiso, and this I think was $2.25. It's the only thing that wasn't $1.75 that I bought. And I'm opening my little fish knife. Fishy, fishy. And I bought this mainly because there were these cute little squid on here. There's some kind of baked wheat snack with squid and shrimp powder. And I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I decided to take a chance because I thought it was cute and it fits with my theme. So let's go ahead, try the knife out, cut this baby open, and I'll do a taste test. Oh, didn't cut that deep enough. Actually, it's got a little pull thing, so we're good. So, okay, it's fishy smelling. They're a little bit sweet. Similar texture like oyster crackers, I guess. Oh, they taste like peanuts. That's the #1 ingredient. Peanuts, wheat flour, rice flour, sugar, cornstarch, shrimp powder, squid, salt, vegetable oil, monosodium glutamate, baking powder, and artificial flavor. They're not horrible. I won't buy them again. They're just little balls. They don't look like fish or anything. It's kind of an impulse buy. Okay. Excuse me. This next thing I saw hanging on an end cap with a lot of similar type of items, and the girl who rang me up said she was buying this also. It says it's a pencil case, and that, my friends, is a shrimp tempura. It's soft and fuzzy, and then unzips, and then it's just white fabric on the inside. $1.75. It's very padded, very, very cute. Oh, Another fish. Okay, this I got at Five Below. And most of the masks that I buy at Five Below are $1. This one has a tag on it that says $4, but I couldn't resist it. It's Animals brand Shark Hydrating Sheet Mask. And as you can see up here, it makes you look like a shark. I still haven't done any face mask videos. Maybe I will with this. Get dressed up as a shark. I don't know. It is a South Korean face mask. Fish and peanut butter is kind of a strange combination. Okay, this is also from Five Below, and it was from the summer fun section for $1. And we have ourselves a little squirt gun. And for $1, it couldn't resist. I didn't find a whole lot at Five Below except for stuff that wasn't for my haul. I bought some candy, I bought some... Okay, here's something that I got at Home Goods. And these are little plastic plates. I would guess, you know, you're supposed to use them out by the pool or whatever, and I don't have a pool or anything like that, but I will use them. So we have, and they're all different. This was $6.99 for a set of 4. There was another one that was some designer name brand, and they were $7.99 for a set of 4, and they were all the same, which I found kind of boring. So that says sardines. I could put my little shrimpity shrimp balls on there. This one says sardine tomato. So it's like depicting a tinned fish on a tablecloth, I guess. Check tablecloth. This is the first time I've looked at them all. Upside down. That one just has yellow with fishies, and it's got the little pull tab. And then this one is the pull tab pulled back with the little sardines. I think that they were super cute. $6.99, yeah, sure. So that was nice. So that is one of 2 things I got at Home Goods. Okay, this was from Five Below, from the, I don't know what they call it, the Beyond section. I don't know. That makes me think of Bed Bath & Beyond. The more expensive than $5 section. And I don't ever go back there. And this was $5.95. And I don't know. I don't really need it, but it's a USB hub. And it looks like a sardine can. You can see, basically, they show it plugging into a computer, but I would probably be plugging it into my power block. And then I could run 3 USB devices off of it. And it's just cute. And I said, oh yeah, hey. You know, I was pretty like easy mark yesterday of just kind of, okay, I'll buy that. Okay, this is something I did not know existed. I was at Daiso, and they have a big Sanrio section. And I don't usually look there. There's usually a lot of teenage girls over there. And it just gets kind of crowded. But I was just kind of looking because there wasn't anybody around. And I saw this. And this is Hang Yodon. And he's a cute little fishy guy. And then there's this little octopus blowing a bubble. These are like, this was $1.75 for fancy zip bag. And I think there's about 3 of them in here. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for. Only thing else I found with him on it was an eraser, but I thought these were much cuter. Yeah, there are 3. So it's just a little zipper bag. So kind of overpriced for that, but I just got a kick out of it, and I thought my daughter would get a kick out of it. Because we're going to be going to Czech Republic to be there for her graduation later this year. Okay, here's another taste test that can get that kind of fishy taste out of my mouth. Not quite ready to say I'm going to throw those away, but I need something with them. So I saw these, and this is Amos, which is it's a Chinese candy brand that makes the peelers that everybody loves. And this one is called 40 Gummy Lucky Fish. I don't care for Swedish fish, so I thought, okay, I'll try these. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. It's like a little goldfish. Oh my goodness. Fishy swimming, fishy swimming, fishy swimming, fishy swimming, fishy swimming. I know, I'm a nut. So, it tastes like peach. I don't know if they're all the same. Oh, it says peach and mango. So 3 fishies is apparently 1 serving. 2 servings per container. So, yeah, I'll make quick work of those. Okay. And I am kind of the anti-mug lady, because I feel like there's just too many mugs and we don't use them that much. I don't drink hot drinks that often. I am an iced coffee girl. And usually when I have hot coffee, it's at a restaurant. But I saw this mug and I thought it was adorable. And it was only $4.99. See if I can, made in China. Trying to see what if I can see. Oh, the brand is Bella. And it's this really pretty cobalt blue. And it's got like angelfish and seahorses, starfish, and coral and anchors. And it's got that kind of uneven, bumpy texture like the Ray Dunn mugs do, but it's not a Ray Dunn mug. But I think it's really, really pretty. And I may put it out here on one of the tables as a decor piece with something in it. I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't got that far into the thought process. But this is my fish haul. Just been wanting to do this for so long, and TEMU, the whole tariff thing, everything messed me up. So finally got to do it. I really probably, you know, instead of just impulsively buying the things that I think are cute, maybe I could have bought stuff to decorate with. I don't know. There's a whole lot of mess in this room, but this little area is not too terribly bad. I do have a photograph of a pelican that my mom took, I believe, in Santorini, Greece, when she visited there. And I also have the Hokusai, the Great Wave, famous painting, Japanese woodblock print. Anyway, I do like the ocean, and I live inland. Yes, I live in California, but I live quite a ways from the ocean. Grew up in San Diego, and I wish I could live closer to the ocean, but it's really money-wise difficult. Now, if we decide we want to downsize at some point and move, you know, into a 2-bedroom condo, it's still going to cost more down there than it does here for what we have, even if we significantly downsized. So it's not in the cards right now, but maybe eventually. I don't know. It's all dependent on what happens with my daughter and where she ends up. You know, once she starts having kids, I'm probably going to go wherever she is. And right now she lives inland, so I don't know. she is talking about Malta as possible for grad school. And yeah, that's an island or islands in the Mediterranean. So yes, that's, you know, ocean. And then Belgium, and I'm not sure that Belgium has any coasts. Honestly, I'm not. And there goes Buttercup. Buttercup's interested in this flag because it's got a stick and it's got things that hang down. Buttercup. Maybe not. So that's what I've got today. I'm going to go ahead and pause it and see if I can track down that purse. Everything's kind of chaos around here because I've been sick and I just haven't had it in me to organize things. So just a minute. I'll be right back. Did you miss me? I took great care not to knock over the tripod. But yeah, this is not a workable situation for every day, and I really want to go into the other room, and I keep saying that, and maybe I can manifest it. I don't know. This is the purse, and you may or may not have seen it when I hauled it. This is on my slow boat video, I think. So it's a pink pocketbook. It looks like it should have feet, but it doesn't. But it's got a flat bottom. It's got a little bow right here. And then it's got a strap. And then it's got a zippered pocket there in different sections. Getting caught on it. So yes, I will be adding some things to the interior of the bag, and that will be my giveaway. And I haven't done a giveaway since I was at 100, which was a really long time ago. It took me a really long time to get from 100 to 500, and that's just the way it is sometimes. YouTube doesn't show your videos or whatever. So I will use the comment picker, and you're gonna want to leave a comment with the word fish. You know, I always see people who can't think of a code word, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be prepared. I wasn't. But since this was all about fish, I think that's appropriate. So if you're interested in winning the pink purse, which I think ran about $15 at the time that I ordered it, probably more now, unfortunately. So I have the pink purse and whatever goodies I see fit to put in there, and just put the word fish in the comments, but in a sentence. Don't just write the word fish. If you put it in the sentence, then people are gonna watch the video. If you just put the word fish, people are gonna go, oh, that's the word. So, and then the rules are you have to be 18 or older, resident of the United States or Canada. I am not gonna be able to ship stuff overseas. I don't consider Canada overseas because they're just right up there. And because that just cost prohibitive. Having had a daughter living in Europe for the last 4 years, yeah, it's quite a lot. So you need to be resident of those. This is not sponsored by TEMU or YouTube or Home Goods or Daiso or Five Below or anybody that I've mentioned. Buttercup has not given his permission. He's sitting at the window listening to dogs bark outside. It is hot outside, and that probably accounts for why I'm looking a little shiny. Because summer's basically arrived. And let's see, was there anything else I needed to know with the rules? not responsible, you know, once the package leaves my hands, if it's lost or stolen or whatever, you know, I'll do the best I can to get it to you. And if I give you some beauty products or food or anything, you know, use your discretion as far as your allergies and sensitivities are, and I'm not responsible for any kind of reaction you might have to something that you won from me. Okay? All right, that's going to be it for today. I actually have been piling up more local warehouse stuff, and some of it's interesting and some of it just isn't. I am, as I said, feeling better, and if I sleep well, I may head out to do some Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have to just play that by ear and see how it goes. I haven't been sleeping great. But I'm amazed because I slept less than 6 hours yesterday. And I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I did have some caffeine, but only kind of the usual amount. And I did eat some mushroom gummies and some vitamin B, maybe B12 gummies that I had gotten at Dollar Tree just to try. And I don't know, I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right. So yay, we love that. And it's Friday and it's payday. It's the weekend. Yay. So everybody out there, thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting through. And, you know, tell me what you liked. And in doing so, you can very easily use the word fish in a sentence. And then, yeah, we'll use the YouTube comment picker. Let's see, when's the end date? Today is the 16th, so we'll give it a week. So the 23rd, next Friday, will be the day that I pick a winner, or that I will attempt to do so. And then get that package packed up and mailed out to you, whoever the lucky winner is. So take care, and I'll see you soon. May have a video on Sunday, may have one on Monday. Not really sure. It all really depends, but right now I'm feeling great. You take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.